Hi guys, welcome back to Bitesize Excel. In the last two videos, we looked at the index function and the match function. And in this short video, we're going to take a look at an example of using the two functions together. Now in this example, we have the same table we used in our last videos. So we have a list of names, the points and their rank. And what we want to do is we want to look up a particular name in the list and either their points or their rank. And how we're going to do this is we're going to use the match function to find the position of the name we want to look up and what particular parameter we want to look up in order to return our result using an index function. So to break it down, we'll first look up our row and our column using our match function. So what we do is we type equals match, and we want to match our name in our array starting with the first name and ending with the last name. We'll make that an absolute value, and we want an exact match, which is a 0. And if we hit enter, we get a 3, and Jim is a 3. We can also type any of our other names, and it will give us that position within the list. What we want to then look up is our points. So what we do is we type equals match. We'll look up this value, and then we will look up our array, which is our column headers. Again, I'm going to make that absolute, and again we want an exact match, and it is the third column. So essentially these are then our row and our column references for our index function. So we can type equals index, and we want to select our full array. We're going to make that absolute, and then we're going to put in our row number. So our row number is our name. So what we can do is we can select this cell, and then we want our column number, which is this one, and we're going to hit enter. And we'll see Glenn, his points. So if we look up Glenn on the list, points are 57. If we were to change this to rank, you'd then see he is ranked as 8th, which is correct. Now you change the name to anyone on the list, and you'll see your result changing. Now we don't actually have to have these rows and columns referencing as separate cells. The actual best thing to do is to have our match function within our formula itself. So what we can do is we can copy this formula here, and instead of your row, we'll paste it in here. So your row is now referencing your match function. Doing the same thing with our column. Copy that, and we'll put it in instead of this column reference here. And you'll see that you get the same result, but you can actually remove these cells and have it all together. We can even make this a bit more user-friendly by creating a drop-down list. So if we go into our data tab and then go to data validation over here in your data tools group, click on data validation, select list, and what you can do is you can create a list of all your names and click OK. Similarly, you can create a list with your headers. So going back into data validation, select list, and then we want to select our headers. What happens now is as you select different names or different parameters, it all updates in your results automatically. So this has just been a brief introduction to how you can use index and match together to look up data within your table in a much more dynamic way than, say, simply using a VLOOKUP. I do hope that you found it useful. Please do like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I do look forward to seeing you on the next video.